The MBTA is apologizing and promising to do better to prevent something like this from happening again. An Orange Line train caught fire on a bridge and began to fill with smoke. One passenger even jumped out of the train and off the bridge to get to safety. Now, the T says it was able to get all 200 passengers on that train to safety, but the governor's not happy, calling the state of the T unacceptable. WBZ's Beth Germano kicks off our team coverage live in Somerville tonight. And Beth, there were scary moments for those people on board.
Absolutely terrifying. The panic, the rush to escape, all happening above the Mystic River in a train on that bridge behind me. Passengers made some harrowing decisions to make sure they made it to safety, many of them capturing it all on their cell phones.
Ladies.
I'm scared.
Ma'am, just wait.
Caitlin Kenny yelling, "I'm scared," just before she jumps amid the growing panic on this Orange Line train this morning as smoke and flames suddenly broke out.
Hold on.
I sat on the ledge, looked down, and then saw two men and thought to myself, thank goodness. They were right there, and they were bigger and had muscles, so they were just like, we got you, just come down.
The train was crossing this bridge just before Assembly Station when Jennifer Thompson heard a series of booms.
It sounded like the booms were working their way down the car, like they were getting closer, so I thought of like a fuse on a stick of dynamite, and that's when I panicked because I thought that the entire car was going to just explode.
She says emergency exits wouldn't immediately open, and that's when passengers started to kick open the windows, leaping to the tracks below, leaving marks from the jump. One woman so frightened she literally jumped to safety in the Mystic River.
It was very scary for all of us. We didn't have no idea what was happening. And it was like pandemonium. I think I'm safer in the water right now than walking down the tracks.
It left at least 200 passengers to walk along the tracks, even as a commuter rail train can be seen passing by, and worries about their safety, even electrocution.
Once we were on the tracks, there was another hurdle because the third rail was there, so we had to be careful of that as people were running around on the tracks.
When she took this video, Jennifer Thompson was trying to make her way to the back cars, too afraid to jump, with this going through her mind.
I really thought I was going to die, and I also thought, like, if I'm going to die right now, then this is going to be the last thing people ever see, and I want people to know how I died.
She says T personnel did little to help, and she felt trapped.
It just felt like, oh my God, this whole car is going to go up in flames, and it's going to happen so fast. How are we going to get out?
And when she did get out here, she decided to walk the 2.5 miles home. Passengers telling me it's the most fearful they have ever been and believe it was all very preventable by the T. Reporting live from Somerville, I'm Beth Germano, WBZ News.